They're also, I think, they're anticipating that this is going to go on for quite a while. They don't see an imminent solution on the horizon. So therefore, you husband your resources and you continue to escalate. So when they go to those additional missiles, the more modern ones that are more capable, they're going to be able to inflict more damage on Israel. And as you pointed out, the Israelis continue to hit targets, and it's not just economic targets. I mean, they're hitting residential areas. They're hitting schools. They're hitting universities. This is, it's typical Israel. They did it in Gaza, and they're trying to do it again to Iran. But what happens with the Iranian people is it just further solidifies them in their recognition that they've got to destroy Israel. That's I think the dangerous thing about this, that's not leaving any off ramp for recognizing Israel as a legitimate country that should be allowed to continue to exist. I think it's building up the attitude that Israel must be destroyed, and that is where the danger of the escalation comes.
There's the report that came out of the US that they've destroyed a third of the missiles, Iranian missiles. Another third have been either buried or damaged, and a third are remaining. First, a third is a lot more than one would have expected coming out of American intelligence. So a third remaining is still a pretty big amount. Not sure how accurate it is. A third of how many missiles were they expected to have? Like 10,000? How many was it they were meant to have before the war started? 15,000?
Actually, they were estimating. They were estimating, if I recall correctly, I think U.S. intelligence was estimating that Iran only had 3,000 missiles. Now, that's been clearly proven wrong.